How to Write a Successful CV, Part 1. Introduction. Getting a strong CV ready is an important part of the job searching process. A good curriculum vitae, CV, is essential when looking for work, especially when there are many candidates for the same position. Your objective is to get an interview. Your CV needs to make you stand out from the crowd and ensure that you get to that stage. Remember that recruiters have many hundreds of applications for each job, and on their first sort-through of CVs, they are looking for a reason to reject applicants, to reduce the in-stack. So, if you can't be bothered to present a professional CV with no errors, and to demonstrate that you have researched a job and believe you are right for it, your CV will be one on the outstack. Your CV and covering letter are your chance to show an employer the best of what you've got and who you are. It's about selling your skills and experience and showing them you're the right person for the job. It should make it easy for employers to appraise your key skills and your work experiences to determine whether you're appropriate for the role. How you write your CV and covering letter is up to you, but there are some basic rules to follow if you want to create the best impression. Opinions vary as to the best template or format to use. There is no definitive answer. It will depend on a number of factors, including the stage of your career, the type of position you are applying for, the country you are applying to work in, and each sector may require a different emphasis on a particular aspect of the content, such as career history or qualifications. Don't assume that one CV will fit all applications. It needs to be a very targeted document for the role that you're going for. Many people have several CVs if they have worked in several sectors. They may have a general one and different one designed to appeal to a certain sector, such as sales. There are some basic rules on how a CV should be written and the information that should be included. We will look at some examples and samples in detail later. A CV should be neat and typed if possible. It should also be concise, usually no more than 2 sides of A4. A straightforward font and formatting is required, and the spelling must be checked. Poor spelling is the quickest way of getting a rejection. It should be positive, stressing achievements and strengths, and make a good impression in a clear and positive way. Check 5 or 6 advertisements for the type of job you're applying for, and then use the common requirements to mold your CV. The more information you have about the job role, duties, and responsibilities, the better you can tailor your CV. So, if you can get hold of a job description, go through it carefully and highlight in your CV wherever you can demonstrate that you meet the specification. The basic format for a CV includes personal details, including name, phone number, email address, and possibly any professional social media presence. You no longer need to include your date of birth, owing to age discrimination rules. A personal profile which sells yourself and your qualities, tailored towards the job you are applying for. Significant achievements if appropriate. If you have an established career, you should next list your significant achievements that are relevant. This is an opportunity to qualify your achievements. For example, I grew sales by 20% per annum. I produced above-target reduction in overheads. I cultivated relationships with existing clients, achieving a 30% increase in repeat business. Career history. Starting with your most recent job first, include dates and temporary or voluntary jobs if appropriate. Qualifications and training, both academic and from previous jobs, with the most recent first. Interests, if they are relevant, and especially if the skills are relevant for the job. Any extra information, such as reasons for a career change or reasons for gaps in career history, such as caring duties. References, ideally 2 or more, and including a recent employer. Before each application, review your CV against the job specification and make sure that it highlights that you're the right match for the job. Check you have outlined specific skills you have to offer the employer, experience you have in the specific field, appropriate personal qualities for the role, and understanding of the job requirements.